Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here.
Jacob here, meeting my icon, Catherine Isabel, Jane Lorenzo.
Wait, what did you say?
Jane Lorenzo.
Have a good one. Mwah.
You guys better subscribe and watch my friend on his YouTube channel. He is kicking ass.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you my review of this week's episode of Fear the Walking Dead on AMC, which is episode 10 of season 4, called Close Your Eyes. So yeah, I'm actually really into Fear the Walking Dead right now. I'm even wearing a Walking Dead shirt, but original show, of course. But yeah, I gotta say, I'm really enjoying season 4 of Fear the Walking Dead. I talked about it, with the review of last week's mid-season premiere episode. So I'm not gonna go into it again and talk about it for like 5 minutes, but. I'm one of those who is fine with the character deaths they've had this season, and I guess that's because, again, I've never really cared for Kim Dickens' acting or the Madison character personally. Nick did grow on me a little bit more, but again, what can you do when the actor wants to leave? And it also helps that Alicia is my favorite character on the show anyway, so I've been completely okay with this sort of change in focus. And it's great. I really like this episode. I really enjoyed it. It, of course, is reminiscent of the sort of Alicia solo or Alicia-centric episode we got last year, or last season in season 3, This Land Is Your Land, which really, really kind of kickstarted me on the show again. I think it's great that they're giving Alicia Debnam-Carey these sort of solo episodes. I think that's kind of a compliment to the faith I have in her performance and everything. I think she really delivers. I love Alicia Debnam-Carey. Honestly, Alicia has become one of my favorite characters in the Walking Dead world. Of course, first there's Rick, and you have like Michonne, but then honestly after that it might be Alicia. And she's kind of catching up. She might kind of round up to number 2. Who knows? But that's me. I've always loved Alicia Debnam-Carey, from The 100. I even liked her in Friend Request and everything. So I appreciate they're really giving her some real material and concentration to work with. I think the stuff with Morgan is great, and I see some people complaining about this episode. I think a lot of people are just bitter about the deaths, which has felt really sort of contradicting. Because I swear to you, maybe not Nick so much, but I swear there were like a ton of people complaining about Madison just like I have before she died. Now all of a sudden they all want her back and they're complaining about everything left and right. But the Walking Dead fandom is shown to be pretty hard to please in general, so I don't know. And I also think people don't really appreciate episodes like this as much as they should. A lot of people seem to just want like action and zombies, and not really appreciate that sort of the character drive heart of both the show and the original. But yeah, I thought this episode was great. I really, again, like the weather type of thing they have going on here with the storms. It's definitely more of a environmental sort of a weather condition focus than we've ever seen in the series. So I really enjoy that. It felt very secluded here. Again, very character driven by Alicia and Charlie here. And the actress who played Charlie did a really nice job too, I thought. She's one of the finer, young little actresses I've seen in a while, actually. And, Alicia, she's kind of tipping on the line of maybe being, too far gone, right? Like, the expression in the original show. But, you know, this is kind of understandable, though. You know, yeah, Charlie's a kid, but like Alicia kind of says, you know, she is kind of old enough to know what she's done and, you know, realize her decision-making and stuff like that. But, of course, she's driven by, you know, other human sort of emotions and stuff like everyone. But, yeah, so Alicia is kind of bordering on that, you know, actually wanting to kill Charlie like she says, which, again, I think is actually understandable. And Charlie herself, you know, we see that she has the gun again, but, you know, it's not for Alicia, it's for, you know, herself, potentially, and she even tries to, you know, almost give herself to a walker at one point. And then eventually they're, you know, because of the storm, they're trapped in the basement, they almost, you know, drown, or, you know, it's getting kind of close anyway. You know, Charlie begs Alicia to shoot her, she doesn't want to turn into one of them, but she kind of, you know, it's really hard for her to live with herself. Of course, Alicia doesn't, you know, so she pulls herself back and kind of keeps her humanity, which I think is good. Well, yeah, it's obviously good. But yeah, so, you know, Lenny, James, Morgan, and Alicia Debnam-Carey, are the two leads of the show now, and I think that's great. And again, I think it says something about Alicia, the actress, and the character, that she keeps on getting these, you know, sort of solo concentration type of episodes. You know, besides Morgan and, you know, him being the connecting thread here, you know, I think Alicia is Fear the Walking Dead now. You know, I think if they kill her off, that's kind of it for the whole show. You know, you gotta at least keep her alive to keep, you know, the show, keep the show's own identity at all. So I think as long as they have Alicia, they still have, you know, a pulse with what they started here. But yeah, it was great. You know, really good acting from Alicia Debnam-Carey, and the actress who plays Charlie. I kind of like them as a team now. I kind of hope they kind of both keep working together. I think it could end up being a pretty good dynamic. And like I said, I think with Garrett Dillahunt and Maggie Grace and everything, I actually think the cast has been rounded out better than it ever has been since the show started. So I'm actually enjoying this set of characters more than I ever have. So yeah, I think this is a great episode. I'm honestly giving it about 9.3, maybe even a 9.4 out of 10. I think Fear the Walking Dead's on a roll right now. I'm sorry if you're not enjoying it as much as I am, but I guess it just depends if you happen to like the characters or not, or if you're bitter towards random things all of a sudden. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about it anyway. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. And by the way, there are some really good shots in this episode too, some good camera angles and stuff like that. Even at the beginning when Alicia enters the house, you know, it's the shot of her slowly walking up to the door, almost like a walker, right? And then, you know, just kind of walking down the hallway. And then, you know, just her almost turning any corners. Alicia Debnam-Carey's a real good, you know, screen presence to her. And, you know, just different shots like that throughout the episode I thought were really nice. Yeah, anyway, peace.